I'm pretty sure it's Omicron. Story time. As I was like, okay, I have COVID now. So let's talk about it. I got COVID. All right, I'm gonna try and look at you in the camera, but I'm also gonna look at myself because I wanna make sure I don't look stupid. My name is Elise. I am a 24-year-old. We're right on the cusp, you know, of millennials, Gen Z, living in Toronto, Canada. I got COVID for Christmas. Story time. I wrote it down to remember what it was like so I can look back on it. I'm pretty sure I got Omicron, so I'll take you guys through all of my symptoms from day 1 till day 10, which is the quarantine period, 10 days. Let's start from the beginning. I just wanted to share my experience getting COVID. I was very shocked to get COVID. I've been super safe all throughout COVID. I got my 2 vaccines. I was told you can't be contagious 3 to 5 days before you show symptoms. So I told all my friends, essentially a week prior to the day I got tested, to go get tested. So far, everyone has been negative. So I really have no idea how I got COVID. I really feel like maybe I was just unlucky, or if it wasn't, you know, something I did with my friends, then maybe I went out, bought groceries, went to the gym, and somebody there had COVID and I caught it. I don't know. But I had quite a few like gatherings where there were a lot of people around. There was a housewarming party I went to, and nobody there was positive for COVID. So when COVID first happened and Delta happened, no one I knew really got COVID. But this time around with Omicron, a lot of people I know got COVID. So even when I went to go take the test, I think didn't really let my body feel the symptoms because I was like, oh, probably just the flu. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna get tested just in case. Wasn't seeing anyone while I was waiting for my results, but I really didn't think I would be positive. So when I was positive, I was really surprised and I kind of freaked out, just a little bit. I wasn't concerned for my health. I got vaccinated. There was no concern for my life in any way, and I live by myself, so I'm not infecting anyone else. Right in downtown, so I literally can just have everything ordered to my door, so I had no issues essentially quarantining and isolating myself for the 10 days. Okay, how did I feel? Let's see what I wrote. Okay, here we go. Day 1, sore throat, slightly tired. And then I went to go get my COVID test later that day. I felt that scratchy throat, was feeling like I probably got sick because I literally didn't get sick for the past 2 years. I'm like, okay, just be safe. I'm going to go and get a COVID test. It came back that my results were positive. So, day 2. Worsened sore throat to the point where I could not speak for more than 5 minutes without going into like a coughing fit, which I've never had before. Very lethargic, so tired. I was very tired. This is when I went down a rabbit hole, okay, of researching Omicron symptoms. Where I went, if you, I think, requested additional testing, they can tell you exactly which variant you got. Day 3. Runny nose, lethargic, headache, sneezing. So now I'm like, okay, it pretty much feels like the flu, right? Because my sore throat, it was still there, but it got much better. It was really bad for about 2 or 3 days, and the sore throat was pretty much gone, and then it just felt like I was sick. Day 4, sniffly nose, slept all day, very tired, sneezing, headache. I think day 4 was my worst day. When I say I slept all day, I literally slept all day. So I woke up, ate breakfast, I did a little bit of work, I wanted to be a little productive, and then I made lunch, and then I felt so tired, I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. I passed out on this couch until it got dark. made dinner, then went back to bed. No trouble at all falling asleep. So that was day 4. Day 5, I had a stuffy nose. I couldn't really taste anything, but because my nose was plugged up, so I just assumed I had a plugged up nose, which, spoiler, I still can't really taste stuff. So I'll talk about that later. I couldn't really taste, I was still tired, and I was sneezing a lot. All right, day 6, slight headache, sneezing, runny nose. Day 7, stuffed nose, some loss of smell, loss of appetite. This was interesting. I don't really lose my appetite. Even when I get sick, I still want to eat because I love to eat. Because I can't really taste the food I'm eating, I'm not enjoying it. And that definitely contributed to my loss of appetite. And I wasn't moving around, like I was stuck in my studio. So not a lot of calories being burned during this time. All right, day 8, stuffy nose, still some loss of smell. Day 9, same thing. Day 10, a lot of drippage. That's it. That's all I wrote. Okay, so those were the 10 days. So the day I got tested, 10 days later, those were the 10 days I was quarantined. Now, it's been 3 weeks, I wanna say, since that whole COVID experience, and I still can't really taste. My friend lost her sense of smell for a month. I know loss of smell is not a typical symptom for Omicron, so that kind of confuses me, and it's been making eating a lot less enjoyable. Surprisingly, smell plays a really big factor in other things like entering a room, going outside. Like I can't really smell the fresh air when I step outside. I can smell that it's cold air, but I can't smell anything. The first few bites of whatever I'm eating, I can taste. After the 5th bite, nothing. I could be eating plain ass oatmeal, okay? It would taste the same. The time period, obviously, I also got COVID during the holiday season. I spent Christmas by myself. At least like no trips were canceled, but I was hoping to, do a lot of festive activities and hang out with my friends and go do stuff, and I couldn't do any of that. So yeah, that's my COVID experience. If you or you know someone who got COVID, who got Omicron, let me know what their symptoms were, if they were similar to mine or different. And I'm so excited to be able to taste things like this coffee I'm drinking. It's cold now, but I can taste that because it's such a strong taste. But yeah, I know I will appreciate flavor so much more once I get it back. I'm just hoping that my loss of smell comes back soon. I'm hoping it doesn't last longer than a month like my friend. I just scheduled my booster shot for next week. So anyway, that's my COVID Christmas experience. Thank you so much for listening to this story time. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm still figuring out the types of videos I want to make. I'm open to trying anything. So leave any requests you have below if you have any. I will be putting together an updated apartment tour. This is what I ended up doing with the corner, by the way, from that last video. Yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.